let's solve this problem. We will read number n from the keyboard. So first we read some number n, then we will read n numbers. So if I read number 7, it means that I must read 7 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. And among these 7 numbers, I must find out how many odd numbers I have. So in this example, the odd numbers are 3001. This number, no, this is not odd. This number and this number. So we have 3 odd numbers. This number, and this number. So let's solve the problem. At the beginning, I must read this number n. So I will declare a variable n, and then I will read my variable n. Then I must create a loop that will run n times. So in our case, the loop will run 7 times. If it was 10, then my loop would run 10 times. So I will create a loop that runs n times. Since we know how many times the loop will run, it's better to use for loop. So for int I is equal to 1, while I is smaller or equal to n, I plus plus. So at the beginning, my counter will start from 1, and it will continue while it's smaller or equal to n. And every time I will increase the value of I by 1. And inside the loop, I will read the value of these numbers, and I will assign it to some variable. So let it be variable x. And every time in the loop, I will read the value of variable x. So the value of x will change every time I re-enter the loop. And then I will need some counter which will count how many odd numbers I have. So at the beginning I have 0 odd numbers, and here I must check if x modulus 2 is equal to 1, which means if the number is odd number, I must increase the value of counter by 1. And outside of the loop, when I finish reading numbers, when my loop finishes, after this loop, I just print out the value of the variable counter, and don't forget to return 0. Now let's check. I have 7 numbers, and the numbers are 1000, 1002, 3001, 56, 54, 56, 1111, and 1113. So it must print out 3. So the result is 3. That's all.